Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Pink's Adventures here, back in the shop again. And today we're going to add some LED lights to the CRF250 Rally. Let's get into it. So yeah, today we're going to add some LED lights to this thing. The headlights, I'll turn them on here. The headlights come stock LED, but the turn signals and the tail light are just regular incandescent bulbs. So I'm hoping to change them out. Let's see what we got. So here's what we got. It's just regular, in the bike it's just regular 1156 and 1157. And these are just replacement bulbs for that LED. Hoping they're going to be quite a bit brighter. They should be, most LEDs are. But one little problem that I'm pretty sure I'm going to run into, a bunch of my Google research leads me to believe that I'm probably going to end up with some hyper flash. So I ordered this thing as well. It's a LED flasher relay, so it's supposed to make your LEDs flash normal speed instead of hyper flash. Alright, let's get to the install and see if this actually works. Okay, I think I'm going to do the tail light first. It's going to be the most work. I got to remove this top rack, the seat, and this piece of plastic right here to get access to the tail light. So basically it's just these 4 bolts and then everything should come off. Okay, so we now have access to the tail light bulb, which is right there. Let's pull this back a little bit. This thing should just be a quarter turn and pop it. Okay, so the tail light is the 1157, and how you can tell are this little tab and this little tab are offset. This one's the same. The 1156, this little tab and this little tab are the same on each side. Anyways, let's get this LED bulb in. So it goes like this and turn. Alright, get it back in. Quarter turn in, locked in. Set this back in place. And now it's ready to put the plastics and everything back on. And there we go. Seat and the luggage racks are reinstalled. Now, let's get to the signal lights. So these ones are pretty simple. It's just one little screw right here, one little screw right here. It's a Phillips head screwdriver. Okay, there we go. We now have access to the bulbs. I can't remember either front or back. One is 1157 and the other's 1156. Okay, so here's what we're talking about. This one is the 1156. So I'll pop the other one out. There we go. And I'll get the LEDs. And here, as we can see, are the 1156 replacements. Lenses reinstalled. Let's get to the front. Front lenses, same procedure. And the fronts are 1157. and the 1157 replacements. There we go. Front lens is installed. Now, let's see if we get that hyper flash. Left signal. Yep, there it is. Okay, so apparently to correct the hyper flash, we need this. Which is an LED flash relay. Now, this thing's supposed to be plug and play. Fingers crossed that it is. Let's check it out. Okay, so first thing we got to do is locate the stock flasher relay. And there's two ways of doing this, I guess. Number one, a good shop manual will tell you where it is. But we're just going to use our ears. We're just going to turn it on, hit the signal, and we should hear it clicking. It's in there. Sounds like it's behind the brake reservoir. Crap, that means I'm going to have to remove this and this big chunk of plastic right here. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so learning as we go here. I actually had to take the seat off again too to get at this. I could have done this with the seat on, but I was just afraid I'd break the plastics up, so I just pulled the seat off as well, plus this luggage rack that was here. But yeah, so I don't know if we can see it, but just right in there, that is our flasher relay. So we need to get at that one, which means we have to remove this. Get in there with our 10 mil. Let's pull this out. Get out of the way. Now, there's our relay right there. Alright, I'm going to see if I can get a better camera angle here. I think this is a little better. Hopefully I don't knock you guys out of the way. Here's our relay. Pull this rubber housing back. And here's our clip. Right there. And there's our relay. This is our stock one. And here we have the LED flasher one. So I'm just going to plug it in and see if it works. And then if it does, we'll tidy it all up from there. Okay, so it's plugged in. Alright, let's see what we got. The test. Let's see if it works. On. And we'll do left signal. Nice. Right signal. Let's do the hazards. Nice. So now that we know it works, I'm just going to remove the little pigtail that was on there. I don't think I need it. It should just be a direct plug into here. I'm going to put some dielectric grease on in that plug, just a little extra protection for water and weather. And we'll just, come on, plug it in. It's in there solid. Now, just gotta get it into that little rubber Perfect. There we go. Fits perfect. Okay, we'll get our brake reservoir back on, plastics and everything, and we'll be right back. There we go. Everything all put back together. Seats back on, racks back on, plastics are back on, reservoirs back on, and I am happy. I am real happy with that. I was actually wondering if that little LED relay flash relay, sorry, would work. Here's everything we used today. Just some 1157 and some 1156 replacement bulbs, LED replacements. Not sponsored by Philips, by the way. I bought these. Just get these at your local auto parts store. That's where I got these. You just need to know whether you need 1156 or 1157. They have pretty much any of the incandescent bulbs you can get in LED. And this little thing, I just did a bunch of Google search, and this is what I was led to, just this little LED flasher relay. I got this on Amazon, no affiliation, no nothing, just bought it out of my own money, no sponsorship, so it all worked. That's awesome. Well, there we go. LED bulbs, replacement bulbs installed, LED flasher installed. I'm glad that worked. I did take a look at the footage. I'll put some side-by-side footage here. To me, not necessarily sure that the LEDs were brighter. It did give a different light beam. It doesn't, the incandescent kind of has a halo around it, a haze, whereas the LEDs are kind of just a straight light. It's just a clear light, like there's no haze. So it's not necessarily brighter, but definitely a different beam that I think will be seen just as easy, hopefully easier. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Remember, please like and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.